gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in once again with Thick Chicks with a Thought. I am your host, Sheila Buon Joseph. And today we are going to be having the battle of the male versus the female. Today I have the pleasure of having my husband's best friend and brother from another mother, Mr. Cecilius. And I have a returning co-host by the name of Nahomie G. She is one of my good friends from college, where we used to do a lot of things, but we won't mention because we're grown now.
I'm going. Okay.
But we've been friends for over 20 years, and still going strong. Although we haven't seen each other, we have the friendship. Like when we do see each other, we just pick up where we left off. Although sometimes I can just choke her for not picking up the phone, but it's okay. It's because I love her. I love her. That's all.
That's good. Friendly violence. I like that.
That's right.
That works. That works.
Yes. Okay, so the title of the show is Married Men versus Single Women, and how we can coexist in this world, and what are some of the things that a single woman wants versus what a married man had to deal with in order to get the steps to get to being married, and what would he have tolerated and what didn't tolerate, or what a woman tolerated and what she could handle, So I'll take the pleasure to have Mr. Cecilius introduce himself, tell him where he's from, and then Nahomie, you can take the floor as well. So, it's Kevin.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Sheila, for inviting me to your wonderful podcast.
Thank you.
My name is Kevin Tercelius. I am 44 years old. I am a Mattapan native. I also am an educator for Boston Public Schools. I've been doing that for 24 years. I am a man of God. I am a comedian. I am a comedian part-time. Don't lie. Do not let me tell them what you told me in my DMs. Sent to me in my DMs. Okay. As I digress.
Yes.
Man of God, comedian, loving, outgoing. I'm always for our Black and brown people. So I'm always advocating for them. And I am an aspiring social worker in the making. So
okay.
Yes.
So is that what you put on your profile? Inspiring?
Aspiring? No, I just put that out there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
There's a lot of Black men in the social work field.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm trying to put it out there. I don't know who's listening on your side. They're like, you know what? That brother he got some confidence over there.
Yes, he does. But what you haven't mentioned, my dear, is a friendly competition. You also have a podcast that you haven't mentioned. I have.
Yes. The Kevin Tercelius Show podcast is on Spotify.
Yes. And how long have you been doing that?
I've been doing that. It was birthed out of the pandemic. It was something I wanted to do, but I was just like, nah, I don't want to do it. And ever since, I'm in my 6th season of the show. So check me out on Spotify and other listening platforms.
Okay. And the name of the show again, please?
It's the Kevin Tercelius Show.
All right.
Talk about sports, politics, current events, whatever it is.
Oh, whatever it is, huh?
Huh?
Whatever it is, huh? I'm about to check it out, brother.
Whatever it is. Right now, I'm on my 3 uncles, and they're 3 Haitian uncles, and you know how Haitian uncles can be. So check and they're all Jean Alex, Jean Maxwell, and Jean Fudge. So I love them to death. Check them.
All right. Okay. And Miss Nahomie, please let our listeners know where you're from again.
Okay, it's Nahomie. I'm from Boston, born in Haiti. I'm in human resources. I basically do benefits for the employees for a company. God-loving woman.
That's a lie too.
No,
you guys are just lying.
I love my Lord.
You don't love him?
My Lord. Sheila, it's okay.
He don't love you. Oh my goodness. And yes, alum of SSC, now SSU. Salem State.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Salem State.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you.
He said, I know you.
I think I took something from you from DACA.
No,
geez,
DACA, really?
DACA, yeah. I used to live at DACA.
Oh Lord, help him.
Y'all act like DACA didn't have no good food over there.
No, they didn't. They didn't.
Really?
They didn't.
Oh, it was good food to me, but
I bet.
Continue.
Mm-hmm.
Sheila used to make me cook so she could come eat at our place.
That's right.
Like,
I mean,
Naomi, you're cooking.
That's
I'm
right.
like, okay, can I take a break?
I mean,
you made your friend a slave?
It's not. I didn't make her a slave.
The way she said it, she didn't say
it was her job. Come on.
No, you didn't.
Yes, it was her job. She was Mommy Naomi. Everybody know.
No, her job, Sheila, was to go to school and get an education. It is good.
And part of her job is to eat, right? She has to eat. There's no champon. There's no baguette king.
Naomi, if you need help, just text in this group chat. Just press 9 on your phone, okay?
No. So let's get to business here.
Yes,
so,
ma'am.
I know you guys personally, but again, my listeners do not know. So I'm going to be asking questions that I already know, but I just want you to be able to express yourself and speak freely. We'll take it from there. So, any of you are married?
No.
Moi.
You are. Okay. And Kevin, how long have you been married?
It will be 20 years in July. No. Whoa. Let me take that back. It'll be 19. Next year will be 20.
Okay, 19. That's a pretty long time.
Yeah, yes. Congrats.
Thank you.
Congratulations. And his wife is I used to counsel back at SSC during the AID program.
Oh, nice.
And can you tell us a little bit about your wife?
Yes, my beautiful, amazing queen, Shalia McNeil Tercelis. She's lovely. She's intelligent. She's the air that I breathe. I'm about to sing an R&B song. But she's just, oh man, I can go on and on about her. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm getting like nervous just talking you know what I mean? Because that's my heart. But really, she's a praying woman.
Yes.
She always has her husband's back in every aspect. She's an entrepreneur as well. Let me plug her company, Shalia Corvette Accessories. So if you're looking for the nice earrings and the nice name chains, check out Shalia Corvette.
And is she on Facebook?
She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram, and she's also on Twitter.
Okay.
So you can reach them on those media outlets.
Okay. And Naomi, are you single, married?
Single.
You are single. Okay. All right. Now, do any of you guys have children?
No.
No? Okay. Naomi?
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Do you have any children?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And how old are they? Or
mine is about to turn the big 21 on the 29th of May.
Wow.
My goodness.
Yup. Navia is about to be the drinking age.
Are you serious?
Yup. May 29, the big
21-year-old.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
That's awesome.
That is really good. So we may run out of time, but that's okay because I'm going to I'll send you another link so you guys can just hop back on. Just to let you know, just because we had a little difficulties setting up
earlier.
No problem.
So what I have a list of questions, so I just wanted to ask. Naomi, how long have you been searching for a mate or dating?
Well, when I had Nevaeh, I didn't really want to date because of certain statistic issues that goes around single mothers. So I stayed away. But once Nevaeh turned, 16,
Mm-hmm.
17, I know she can voice and say, Mom, A, B, C, and D. So I was like, okay, then I'll give the dating world a chance.
Okay,
But
why not date when she's younger? Why stop?
because there's a lot of things that happens when single parent, especially the mothers, when they have daughters, molestation, stuff like that. I was just afraid negative thing happening to her, and then I'm blamed for it, and I was
Mhm.
just afraid. I didn't want any of that to happen to my daughter. So I was like, I'm
Yeah.
staying away, focusing on my career, making sure we have food on our table. That's where my focus was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Now with you, Kevin, when you were single, did you date like did I know back in the day we didn't have the online dating. I know that we had like the telephone, the team chat or what's. Did you
Right.
explore those things, or were you the smooth type to say, see a chick on the street, I'm sorry, a lady on the street and say, hey, yo, what up? My name's Kevin.
Well, it's so funny. It's so funny because it's just like, like around my crew, it was just like, I had the pretty boys, I had the athletic guys. So I was kind of like the Stefan Urkel of the crew. Like, you know what I mean?
Stop
like
it.
I had the smooth look, but like the nerd outlook. So I had mix of both worlds. So I was intelligent, but I was smooth at the same time. And a lot of people couldn't really like dig that at the time. So it was like, I see you as a little brother, or we can't. So I would get those things. Like, I see you as a little brother. I'm like, okay. I'm just like, I'm trying to
So
kick
you
it
get no
with you.
play?
Yeah. So as I, got older, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be a little bit aggressive. Like Elijah can tell you, I'm just like, I would say what I want and whatever. And then they're like, oh, shoot, like he's coming with it. So I wasn't like, because I was Mr. Lover Boy, getting like the big hearts and the big teddy bears. And then this dude's with the dude from West Roxbury. And then the dude from here. And I was like, yo, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Dogg is right. And the lyrics that he said back when, I'm not going to recite them because my niece might be watching this.
Right.
But like, I took that approach, like, you know what? I'm going for mines and whatever. As I got older, like, clubbing, you know what I mean? I was working at Tower Records and was doing stuff. I was dressing well. I wasn't paying any kind of rent. So I was just like, I would date this person. I would, go ahead.
So you were just doing you just found your edge and like, yo.
Yeah, exactly. Because, when you're older, you be like, man, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do that, whatever. Because it's like, people think like women pressure men into marriage or like relationships.
I'm sorry, say that again.
No, I said the perception is that like women pressure men into relationships. Like, you better be in a relationship. Like, okay, you got your biological clock is ticking. Mm-hmm. Like, I need you to be my man. And it's like, no. I'm like, it's a mutual thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Okay, let me ask you this, both of you this. How long, okay, let's say you both were single, okay, and you guys are in a relationship with a person. And how long would you give that relationship your energy and your all before you want to take it to the next level? Because I know of a couple of people and a couple of couples that they are just satisfied as being boyfriend and girlfriend, living with each other and not taking that extra step.
But
so how long
I don't know if Nahomie, I don't want to be rude and like, but do you have something to say? Or
go ahead. You go first.
Like with that, like boyfriend and girlfriend, I see it like this: you're getting the milk for free. So why make that commitment when you're getting the milk for free? Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, and I'm not saying sex is not bad, but it's like, it's more than sex. You know what I mean? And I know that's weird coming. I know that, and I had to learn that a hard way. You know what I mean? Like, it's not all physical, because women got feelings too. Women are emotional beings where we're more physical. And I had to learn, like, you know what I mean? Babe, how's your day? You know, how you feeling? This and that. Because each of us, like, I don't know what your love language, your husband's in the background. I don't want to know your love language. But everyone has their love language towards their significant other or their spouse. And if you don't date your spouse or your like continually keep that fire going, your eyes start to wander, your mind starts to wander.
You say true, Naomi? Why do you say true?
Because for me, okay, I like to know the person in more detail. 1 month's not gonna do it for me. 2 months not gonna do it for me. 3, 4, possibly 4. Because there's so many. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
There's so many crazy people. You could meet them. They're all nice and dandy. And then you never really meet the ugly side until maybe a few months down the line. I'm sorry. Even the female too, I'll be honest. Sometimes we just show you our best self on the first few, months. And then after that, we start showing me. I'm totally opposite. I'll show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. Absolutely. And if you're still there, then okay. Then let's take it to the next level.
Okay. Yes, but how long would you wait? Would you wait 2 years before you say?
Well, no, not 2 years, Sheila.
No, I'm saying there's people that just wait 2 years and they're like Kevin said that they're pressuring to get married or go to the. But why waste somebody's time if your plan is not to marry and not to be with that person as a soulmate? I'm strictly talking about adults here, like let's say 25 and over. Why are you going to waste that person's time?
You're right. I would say 6 months, the top for me. Now everybody's different. Everybody, like he mentioned, the clock is ticking. Me, I already had my child. I'm good. So
right.
I'm looking for a son. I'm looking for your son.
No, I'm good. So my clock is not ticking. Yeah, exactly. My clock is not ticking. So 6 months is good for me. After 6 months, if I don't know the bad and the ugly, or you don't show me it's leaning towards something at the highest level, then I'm gone. I said, okay, then I guess we're not meant to be. So then you move on. Even 6 months is a little bit too long too. But
really? You think so?
Yeah, I just say 6 months because I really need to know the person. Because remember, it's not only me, it's me and Nevaeh. Even though Nevaeh's 21, Nevaeh still gotta be in the picture. Yeah. And as you know, it also includes my brother's kid. My brother's not here. So it's a lot of criteria that correlates with me, and the person gotta know this too and be comfortable with it before I say, okay, let's go to the next level. I seen your bad, your ugly, you seen my bad, my ugly, you seen my family and how close we are. Do you want to go to the next level?
Okay. And you agree with that, Kev?
You know what? Let me tell you something. I'll give you an A side and the B side. And my A side is like, when I was younger, I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna do this, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna put the notch on my belt. I'm gonna get it done, And when I got married, that changed my perspective on everything, because I'm just like, I got my queen here, whatever. But let me say, when I got the ring,